A secure outer perimeter fence surrounds Jean Lesage International Airport in Quebec. However, at several locations, a panel encircles a round hole in the chain link fence, which is large enough for a fist. Why? I'll say that again. A secure outer perimeter fence surrounds Jean Lesage International Airport in Quebec. However, at several locations, a panel encircles a round hole in the chain link fence, which is large enough for a fist. Why?
I think I've heard this one before. It's so the woodpeckers can get through back to the trees that they like so much.
No, the woodpeckers have actually just drilled out the hole out the chain link fence over time.
That's it.
Oh, they're very industrious up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did it in circles, so it took them longer to do than the ones that just went straight through.
We're tying it all together here. We're tying it all together.
Now, just to make sure we're all on the same page, when we say a panel surrounds the circle, are there like 8 completely useless Canadian bureaucrats gathered around just deciding what to do about these circles? They haven't fixed them up. They've called a panel together. They've said, listen, we need to have a meeting. We don't, are we going to do anything about this?
Sometimes, Bill, it is worth nitpicking the words in these questions. In this case, that's not worth a nitpick.
Damn.
Now, the description of large enough, the size to put a fist through, relevant or just a good visual for us? What do we think?
It's an Alex Horn measurement. You just sort of measure things and fist width.
Fist width is a Dickens character, isn't it?
If it's a fist width, that is a handing bribes through, I believe, if it's about the width of a fist and it's meant for a fist.
What do you do fist width? What do you need to stick a fist through an airport for?
I mean, not necessarily a fist, but like a hand to give someone their lost ticket or something, or passport, maybe.
Yeah, it's a very specific, like, if you've built a fence, ideally, you build it to not let things go through it. That's like step 1 of fence building. You don't want it full of holes because it's a fence. So what do they keep? Like, presumably they're keeping people out or cars out or animals out.
Yeah, this is the perimeter fence at an airport.
They want to allow something through.
So presumably these are things that, at least from the inside, only a very specific subset of people would be able to go there and have access to this hole. Like, only ground workers, from the way I'm picturing it.
From the inside, yes.
What would they be handing in and out?
Do we know how high those holes in the fence are, like from the ground?
They're fist width, are they fist height?
Yeah, they're more or less fist height. I'll give you that.
The height, now, is that the height that if I stuck are we talking like 5 feet high or like just off the ground?
We're talking like about 4 or 5 feet high, yeah.
Okay.
What I would call fist height.
Yeah. That's established parlance. We don't need to cut.
Well, you say fist height, that's almost my full height. So.
Yeah. And I have more fence-based questions. My first picture was like a metal, like a chain link fence, which almost has fist-size holes all over it if you're a baby.
Good point.
Yes.
Is it It is a chain link fence?
It is a chain link fence.
Oh, so the fist-size holes are not much larger than the regular holes.
Now, Eglė, take it home.
I was just waiting for this moment. Is there anything attached to the hole, like a pipe of sorts, so that you can send things through?
I mean, I suppose we got the panel, right? Like,
Oh yeah, I haven't been thinking about that.
There is that panel with some writing on it. Says the area is reserved.
What do we know about Canada?
yeah, what are those Quebecois love? Of sticking their whole arms through fences. It's a national sport.
It's to prevent 6 grizzly bears or 450 chihuahuas from coming in.
That's it. I've got a panel. Like a metal panel, like just a big sheet of metal.
Just a sign panel.
Just a sign.
Giving you a warning, a note that this space is reserved.
It says this space is reserved for people. Like, it's not like it helps you to see anything better. You're not going to look through the hole because you can look through the fence, right?
Keep going that way, Bill.
When you first started describing at the beginning of the question, I went, like at an amusement park, you stick your face in the hole for a photo.
Is it meant for like photographers because they have elongated?
Wait, are you kidding?
So they can stick their lens through?
Yep, exactly right, Eglė.
I don't know how those things are called, but yeah, the camera fronts.
The lenses.
Lenses,
Yes.
there we go.
This is for photographers. These were specifically set up because the photographers were annoyed that if they try and take long lens pictures of aircraft, the fence is in the way.
Right.
So these are about the size of a fist or about the size of a hand holding a camera lens as they put the long lens through that hole. The sign says area reserved for photographers. I have seen those photographer holes in a couple of places. There is photographer holes doesn't sound good. I want a different name for those.
Sorry,
now.
Tom. That's accepted parlance.
Forbidden peepholes.
Yeah, forbidden peepholes. Go for that.
There's a couple of airports that will charge admission to their viewing terrace because they know they can make some money out of the photographer nerds, the aviation geeks who want to go up and spot the planes coming and going.
It definitely took a slightly more wholesome route than I was expecting, because talking about all these photographers, I was very much thinking, the paparazzi trying to get the celebrity as they walk down off the aircraft, hoping to catch them fall.
I thought it was done like for purposeful marketing, because you do need shots of planes to put on your social media.
Makes a lot
or,
more sense.
A company website or things like that.
There is the guy called Big Jet TV in the UK who, anytime it's stormy, will rock up on his van with that he can stand on the roof on in a hotel car park next to Heathrow with a really long lens and a really good windproof microphone, and will just live stream and commentate all the jets coming in. So, he's a bit bouncy here. Is he going to make it? Is he going to be? Oh, he's taking. No, that's a go round. Good luck there, mate.
There is no enthusiast like a transport enthusiast.
That sounds dangerous.
Oh, he's a long way off. He's got a very long lens and he doesn't have to poke it through any photographer holes.
Now that
Really
sounds like a euphemism for something.
Really need a different word for that.